If I speak, I'm in big trouble. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Qu'est-ce que c'est que cet arbitrage? Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. The ref had me celebrating, screaming.
It hangs in the air for an age. Griezmann!
Yeah! Yes! Let's go! What are you talking about?
Kick of the game.
What do you mean?
Break for Tunisia.
We're built different.
And then he goes,
I lied.
you can't chop off the goal. Now, this is not to take away any credit from the performance of Tunisia have. I think over the game, I think Tunisia do merit to go ahead and win that game. However, like, the game has to be played well. There are rules for a reason, right? And they have to be followed. They weren't. So after all that happens, they go back to the center circle. The game restarts. They go, they kick it off. No time or anything. The ref blows the whistle for halftime, for full time. Pardon me. He blows beep beep beep. Gone. Game is over. All right. People were going back, walking. We're celebrating everything. The French TV station cut off, put an advert and everything, thinking the game's over. All right, rightfully so. Then afterwards, the ref's like, no, sir, there is on the intercom with VAR. They goes to check it, looks at it, and obviously saying that somehow, by some miracle, I don't know what kind of mental gymnastics they were doing, but Griezmann's offside. From what? I don't know. Last I checked, if I go and a defender attempts to play the ball, gives it back, that's a second action, and it's fair game. Griezmann doesn't influence it by any means. He doesn't try to do anything. He doesn't cause the defender to hit the ball. I don't know how they're getting that Griezmann effect. He doesn't interfere at all with the play. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know. The reffing, in general, I think the reffing's been decent. It's been all right. It's been okay. However, some of the stuff, like some of the penalties, the Messi penalty for that, I think that was a weird one. The Ronaldo penalty, that was dodgy. I mean, listen, it's circulating now, but it may be that there's an agenda there, that the Qataris want big players and whatnot. I mean, you look at it, Messi gets a penalty, Ronaldo gets a penalty. I mean, listen, I'm not trying to insinuate anything here, but it's a possibility. Afterwards, I thought that was it. This is me 5 hours later, but then I watch this video from L'Equipe, and they say that apparently the French national team have essentially made a complaint with FIFA regarding the goal. They say that according to the laws of the game, if I go and end the game, right, at that point it's over. Whatever stands there, whatever issues there were there, it's done. Right? You can't go back on what happened. In that case, like if there was a wrong goal or foul before then, you can't then go back in something that happened in the 5th minute, call it back and say, no, that's not a penalty, or no, this should be a penalty here, and play the penalty. That's absurd, right? Listen, and if you're not sure, the default position, I thought VAR is here. You can only overturn the decision if it's a clear and obvious error. Clearly, it was not clear because it took them a while to go and make that decision. They didn't catch it initially, so it's not clear and obvious. So you can't call it off. You have to stick with what was said on the pitch. Oh my goodness, don't. Listen, luckily, it doesn't have any bearings on the performance. France are still finishing top of the group, face Poland now, so it doesn't have any bearings on the group end. Even if Tunisia, it doesn't change anything. I'm just saying, if it had, imagine this is France in a quarterfinal and they equalize, but no, they say it's ruled out, and that's gone. I mean, it sets a very, very poor precedent. I'm vexed. I'm properly vexed. Because otherwise, if France had the game and finished when we lost, I would have been like, okay, France played terrible. We didn't even deserve to win the draw. So in some sense, I guess there is some sense of justice being done here. All right, France did not deserve to get that draw. But still, according to the laws of the game, there's a violation here, and that doesn't sit right with me. I have nothing to say. Nothing to say. All right, anyway, stay safe, stay kind, stay blessed. Godspeed.